Hey everybody, it's Alexia from Mystic's Path, back with another video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now, this is not an energy video. This is your Thursday pick a card reading, and I'm going to take a little second to explain how this works since I've never done it in video format for you guys before. So basically, I will be putting up a picture of the cards, and all you have to do is pause the video and really center yourself, connect with your intuition, and pick the group that you feel pulled to the most. And I will have the timestamps for what time which group starts, so you can go right to your message and you don't have to watch through the whole video if you don't want to, but you are more than welcome to if you do. So I am going to go ahead and put that picture up now so you can go ahead and pick your cards. Okay, so for my group number ones, we get the Death card, the King of Pentacles, and Masa. Okay, and this is really telling me that there is a lot that you are holding on to and a lot that you have not released. Things that are really heavy on your heart from things that have happened to you in the past, whether it be from toxic relationships or trauma that has happened to you as a child or as an adult. Nevertheless, it's things that you hold heavy on your heart and that you're not really too open to talk about. But it is causing some codependency issues. We're seeing some codependency issues, whether it be with excessive exercise or eating too much of the bad foods, not eating enough food, okay? And also drug and alcohol codependency as well. And I'm feeling that really strongly here. It may not be all flashy in your face as an issue, but nevertheless, you are using a coping mechanism to kind of mask the pain that you're in instead of letting it out. And when we do that, we hold on to it even tighter because we're just trying to forget about it and not feel it. But as always, our emotions come in as a way to show us that we are feeling this way because of this, and there may need to be some boundaries that are put into place. And there's also this energy of helplessness and why me, and why am I going through this, and I have done nothing to deserve this. It's a lot of this energy, and that it's turning into the codependency because it's making you feel less than or less worthy than what you really truly are, okay? Now, when we are looking at the King of Pentacles, usually the King of Pentacles is the energy of a person, but I'm really feeling this as you have the resources and the people in your corner that care about you, that you can kind of use to unload and just express how it is that you feel, and kind of straying away from not wanting to burden people and not wanting to ask for help and feeling weak for talking about your feelings in the way that you need to. You have the people in your corner, and this is almost, I feel, an energy of family. And when I say family, it doesn't necessarily mean your blood family. This is maybe the family that you have created throughout your life, with really close friends and acquaintances of that sort. But nevertheless, you have the resources and you have the people in your corner. You just have to be able to open up, to be able to talk about some of these things, because when we're looking at this, one, it causes stress on our heart and gives us heart issues. And when we hold on to things that are supposed to be let go, we're not supposed to hold on to the pain. It comes in to show you how you feel, and then you release it and you move on. You don't have to hold on to it. This is causing us a lot of health issues. But also, when we're looking at codependent things, this can also turn into drug addictions and alcoholism, and we don't want that as well. Or binge eating is an eating disorder, just like bulimia and anorexia. We have to pay attention to all of these things. Just because it's on the opposite end, and you may not be starving yourself, or you may not be over eating too much, that that there's an issue there. And it is a good thing to see the issue before it grows to be too large. Hopefully it is not too large, and that's not the case for you, and that you can still stop what your codependent issues are and nip them in the bud. And also, when Masa comes in, this is always spirit coming in to tell you that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you from the toxic point that you are in your life and guiding you to a new place. You may see things break down. You may see a lot of altercations. You may feel differently about some of the people that are in your corner, and a select few. And this is because you are being redirected. You're being moved to a different place in life. And that alone causes you to have to let go of things of the past, let go of the toxic situations, let go of the hurt, let go of the pain that you have been in, and let Spirit guide you to where you're actually supposed to be so you can live a fulfilling life. Okay? And that is what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling for my group number ones. Now, my group number twos, we get the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, and Legba la Flambeau. And with this, I'm seeing the energy of following your heart. And maybe you have already started following your heart. But to remember to re-examine why you're going down this path, why you're doing what it is that you like to do when you're facing hardships and you're facing trials and you're facing blocks that are trying to come in your way. Re-examine and look at what it is that you're chasing. Why is it that you're chasing this dream? Why are you chasing this situation? Why are you chasing this job? Why are you chasing this career? What is it? Take the time and really sit and think and reconnect to what it is and why you are doing what you're doing. Have your feelings changed? Is something else pulling you to a different direction? What is it what's the reason why you started? Do you need to change directions? Have you found something else that you feel that you're being called to? And the purpose of re-examining these things is so we can make sure that we are getting the most fulfillment out of life. You may have gone down a path and things have changed, circumstances have changed, your feelings have changed. And now it's time to just re-examine. And maybe it hasn't changed for you. Maybe it's just the fact that you're so caught up in the doing, and chasing the dream that you aren't even seeing that you are living part of the dream. And you kind of need to reconnect to that, because when we get dried out, when we get worn out, when we get frustrated with what we're doing, the quality and our creativity and our passion that we put into things is not the same. So we really want to connect to what it is, why our source energy of why we follow down our path and why we are chasing the dreams that we're chasing and how our feelings feel about that, because we want to stay in an energy of passion so we can create all it is that we are trying to create, so we can create something big, something amazing. Okay, so we don't have to live in the status quo. We don't have to live at the bare minimum of what society wants you to do or what you're expected to do. If you're chasing your dreams, make sure you're connected to them and what that means for you. Okay, what that looks like right now. Do you need to take a step back and reconnect so you can reconnect? Okay, really look and think, why is it that I'm doing what I'm doing? Do I want to continue to do this? Am I enjoying the journey? Am I enjoying the journey while I go to get to where I'm trying to go? The Knight of Cups is all about following his heart, but he never rushes. Because what's the point? He's not going to enjoy life. He's not going to peep the scenery along the way. He's not going to meet all the people that he's going to meet when he stops and moseys along and says hello and stops to smell the roses and the flowers growing, the wildflowers growing in the ditch while he's, traveling through the woods going to where he's trying to go. He takes his time and he knows that life is something that you're supposed to live. You're supposed to live life. Not everything is about stress and heartache and everything that you are used to. Okay? Stop stressing so much about you not being exactly where you want to be at and enjoy the road. But make sure you're on the road that you enjoy. That is the key. Make sure you are on the road that you enjoy to be able to create what it is that you can create. If you see yourself getting burnt out, it is time to take a step back, reevaluate why it is that you're doing what you're doing, okay? And that is what I'm seeing for my number twos. Now my number threes, we have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and Aido Widow. Okay, and what I'm really seeing and feeling with this is, one, you have a vision, you have something that you're doing, you have something that you're working on, but you are not where you want to be. And if you are, things are starting to come in at an accelerated level and you don't know how you're going to fit all of the time. Maybe you have a busy workload and a busy schedule, and the things that you're trying to come in, they're coming in and they may be coming in fast, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is what I've been asking for, but I have this, and this to do, and I don't know how I'm going to get to be in a place to receive it. Okay, this is when the Knight of Cups comes in. He's coming in to tell you, follow your fucking heart. Okay, if this is what you've been calling in and now you feel like you're running out of time, well, you better get prepared to receive it. Don't miss this shit coming in, because once it unloads, it's going and loads back up, it's going right back out to sea and going to the next drop off to the next person who's been asking for their blessing. Make sure that you're in a space to receive it. You can always tweak things around. You can always change things around, but you have to prioritize what it is that you really want in life, because if you don't make your dream a priority, then it's never gonna fucking happen. And it is literally the stress about, oh, I'm running out of time, or I'm not gonna have enough time to do this, and I just have to put my dreams on the back burner because I have this, and this to do, and I have these responsibilities. Yeah, you gotta take care of your responsibilities, but maybe you take some of that free time that you were gonna sit down on the couch and kind of relax and unload and take and sacrifice that to be in a space to receive and work on your vision. Okay, you have to follow your heart. You have to listen to your heart and what your heart wants on this, because if you don't, it's literally cutting off your pleasure, it's cutting off your happiness, it's cutting off your creation, and you have to be able to connect to that. Okay, you have to be able to connect to your heart to be able to create something that's out of passion. If you're creating something and it's not something from a passionate place, then people aren't going to receive it the way that you're going to need them to. Okay, because the energy is off, the energy is tainted, because it's forcing. Nobody wants to receive something that's been forced. They want to receive something that has been, the time has been taken and slowed down, and the project has been created perfectly because the person has put that time and effort into it because they love it, and it's like their baby. It's something that they have created out of their own two hands. So you have to connect to your pleasure, and you have to connect to your passion. Stop worrying about how I'm going to fit this time in, and make the fucking time to fit it in. Make the time to fit it in. And that's all I have to say about that. Make the time to fit it in. Fit in what it is that you want to fit in, because with this King of Cups, I see depression written all over his face. He's looking at the cup, but he's not holding it. He's, oh yes, this would be nice. This is what I would like, but I don't have the time. I have to go to work. I have this I got to do, and I don't have enough time at the end of the night. No, you're choosing not to have enough time. Yes, you take breaks when you are worn out, but you have to make the time. We all have the same amount of hours in the day as everybody else. You have to choose how passionate you are. You have to choose how motivated you are. You have to choose how driven you are to be able to get to where you want to go. Looking at your vision, thinking about your vision isn't going to bring it to you. Getting off your butt and going towards it and making time for it is going to get you to where you want to go. Okay? Now, I hope that everybody has enjoyed this, and please let me know your thoughts and how well you like the video pick a card reading versus the one that you have to read. And as always, if you feel that you need a reading specifically for yourself, do not hesitate to contact me. I would love to work with you. Everybody have a great day.